The inspiration for the Grand Central really came from the original Grand Central Hotel that was in Royal Avenue for many years in Belfast. I think when Hastings asked us to look at it, really the inspiration came from the exciting role that the original Grand Central played in Belfast. It was a shining light for that aspiration and the ambition that the city had, and so this is like a new reincarnation, reinvention of that same brand. And we went back to look at the original Grand Central. It had a little seahorse in its emblem, and from there we looked into it and thought that would be the best way to make it sit with the rest of the Hastings group. So we investigated it. We used the same illustrator that's been used for the identities for the Culloden and the Sleeve Donard. It's the same London-based illustrator who's created that same flourish that's in all of the other hotels. So it's important. This is a new jewel in the crown of the Hastings group, and its origins of that seahorse are really quite nice, because it is a mark which is all over the city, because it sort of ties right back to the maritime heritage of Belfast, and it's actually called a hippocampus. It's a half horse and a half sea monster. So you can see it's an exact horse head, but it has a serpent sort of tail. Respect for the sea and for the people who sail. So it's important that it ties back to that, and it has that authenticity behind it. And in other ways, we've also really tried to instill in the brand a sense of, again, that elegance and that glamour that was in the original Grand Central. This is the vision for the new incarnation of the Grand Central. We've coined that in this piece of language, which is, beautifully simple but simply beautiful. It's an easy elegance, a sense of the ambition of the place and of the people in this new era we're moving into, in the same way as there was back in the turn of the 1800s. But it's a confidence in the people, the homegrown talent, the homegrown foods, and all the things that we're now becoming more and more proud of. And the Grand Central is going to reflect those things. So in everything we're doing, in the choice of the mark, in the choice of the colour, in the choice of the typefaces and the gilding and how we communicate, it's all just to have this beautiful elegance, not overblown, not trying to be something we're not. We're very confident about who we are now, and the Grand Central hopefully is a sort of a shining light for that as it starts its new journey in Belfast.